I'm giving the garden so much TLC this morning, so I just want to show you guys how things are looking. So these are my collard greens that are growing in the row here. I planted more, but during the weather, I think I lost a couple. So as you can see there, I think I planted these around February. They've been growing slow because the weather has been kind of cool some nights. I'm just noticing that things are not growing that well. And also right here, I have my onions that I've planted. Some onions right there. And also right here is an onion. In this row, actually I have onions planted all over this garden bed. One of the things I'm not really happy about is the amount of just weed seeds I have coming up in this dirt. I made my own dirt this year, but then I added some dirt to it, some like manure that I bought from big box, I think Home Depot, Menards, and I'm seeing a lot of these come up, and I don't like that. However, I've been pulling some of them up, and I think I'm just going to cover this bed with some type of mulch when my plants get a little bigger, because I need to be able to see where my plants are at. So also in this row here is my lettuce. It says romaine lettuce, but I don't think this is romaine. I remember planting a different type of lettuce here. I just can't think of the name of it right now, but it's not romaine. When I'm able to think of it, I'll put it in the screen or something so you guys will know. So that's my lettuce. I want to say maybe it was butter crunch or something. And also in this row, I've been having a little trouble. I planted my Swiss chard and it got so cold they died on me, so I put some more seeds in about a month ago, and I'm seeing something come up over here, like right about there. There's a Swiss chard. And so what I did was I dropped in more seeds, and I put my planted air seed in April. I dropped in April the 15th, I dropped in another Swiss chard seed. And also just down this row, I just dropped in a few more about a month. Well, this month. I'm sorry, we're in April. So just wanted you guys to see. And then the long stems are the onions that I've planted. I have Walla Walla onions and also sweet onions planted. And I can't wait to get rid of this stuff or cover it up or something, because I'm just not liking that. Okay, so also in this row here, this looks the best so far. This is my spinach. I planted these indoors around February, and then I brought them out mid-March. This is April. They've been struggling a little bit also because of the weather. Some days have just been too cold, and some days have been warm. But you know, they are picking up, so I'm happy about that. That's the spinach. Yeah, I'm gonna take what I can get here, because some of this stuff is a learning curve. And I planted spinach last year, it came out just fine. So this row where I have some things planted was supposed to be my broccoli, and I say supposed to be broccoli because I'm not sure where the broccoli is at, and I think that little thing there is a weed. I don't think that's the broccoli. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see if something comes up that looks different before I start ripping things out here. And as you can see, the little kind of spider leg things, looks like little sprinkly things here. These are the onions that I've planted throughout this bed, because this is my bed of brassicas. Okay, so my curly kale is looking okay so far. And these are the cool weather crops too, so I thought they would do better planting them out in like February, but they struggled a little bit. Even though I covered them up at night, some of the plants still struggle. But now I'm starting to see the kale, the curly kale is popping up there. It's looking good. And as you can see, there's more of the curly kale, and also those weeds that I need to get rid of. But I'm waiting to make sure I'm not destroying the plant. And then I have the onions in between the rows. And I tried to space things out nicely so they would grow well. I don't want anything to be overly crowded. So there's my placenta kale right there. It's coming up nicely. There's another one there. There's a baby one that struggled a little bit. And then there's another placenta kale. And so we're looking pretty good with the Placenta kale. Curly kale is looking good also. So just wanted to show you guys how this bed is looking so far. There's still much work that needs to be done in this whole garden, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it, and it's nice to see the progress when you plant things and how they're starting to come to fruition, how they're looking. So the good thing about this also is you know what you are putting in your own garden. And I put organic stuff as much as I could in here, even though some of it is looking kind of weird with these weed seeds. But anyhow, that's it for today, and I'll keep you guys posted on how my garden is looking.